Join me out here in the shed. Everything here. And I found this the other day. I think it's a bit of a sorry state. It's not working great. It's covered in gunk. It's full of gunk on the inside too. So I might just a quick little job. Clean it up. Maybe paint it red. Make it look nice. Stop the rust from getting back on it. Yeah, I'll have a go with it. Sure. See what ends up happening. You know, just a quickie. Me back here again. There's not a huge difference on the outside, but I've cleaned out all the gunk that was on the inside and freed up the mechanism of anything, so it's all working perfectly now. I ran some water and some soapy water through it just to clean out anything that might have been in the spout. But yeah, now it's really just cosmetically. I might paint it red, might leave it as it is, I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I'll definitely, because there's a bit of a rust going just on the one side, just along there. And a tiny bit on the spout, but not a huge man. So, I won't do anything to this side maybe, and I'll just kind of scour the rust off there and paint that over, because I don't want this thing rusting away. This way it won't be used, obviously, because I mean, cars stopped having little things to put them in years ago. So it'll just be something nice to have on the shelf, not in here, obviously, but like, just a nice kind of thing you'd see in a hipster bar, if you get me. But yeah, I got everything out on the inside, all the horrible gunky stuff that you can see there. But socks are great for cleaning. You just put it around your hand and you coat it down. Great. So I'll leave it there. See what I can do cosmetically. Sure. See you. So here we are a bit later. And I've cleaned off everything with the wire brush. I've gotten all the rust off. There's no rust left at all in it. And originally I thought this might be Esso made, because all I could see was the E, S and the O. Once I got everything off, it says Wesco, and once you know the brand, you can just put in Wesco oil can and you get a million pictures of them. So yeah, it also made in Birmingham, 1963, which is about right for what I suspected, and for the time they were being made. So yeah, I've got them here. It's got all the most of the old paint off. In the process of getting the rust off, and I'll give it a nice little paint with some red enamel. It'll probably look quite nice, and it can enjoy its retirement on a shelf. Well, you join me here once again, and I've got the first coat of paint on it. It looks a bit better on video than it does in person. Very streaky, quite dark. So about to put the second coat on now. Just normal red paint. So yeah, I'll put it on there and I'll see what happens. So you join me here, and I've got the third coat on it, and it is looking beautiful. It is sparkling, the mechanism is nice and free, it's all shiny. You can see the logo Wesco. One second, there we are. Wesco 63, made in Birmingham. So there we are. Do some fancy shots now in a second. So now we're out here. I'm going to give the mechanism a little go with some water. Now I've done this before, but I haven't done it on screen, so now it's especially lovely and nice and freed up. Ooh, first try, one-handed. Very fancy. There we are. I've got the top off. There's a better look at the mechanism now it's mostly cleaned up. Here you can see some of the old paint under there inside the handle. And now, so we have here once it gets through. There. Oh, look at that. So it's definitely working there, if I do say so myself. Oh Jesus. There's a small hole in the nozzle, but that's fine because this won't be used. Cars aren't built to use, or machinery isn't built to use them anymore. Not the proper holes, so that's it there. Hope you've had a nice time watching this, and I'll see you next time.